Do you remember the last time you worked out? Or the last time you felt like you have the control in your life and you're functioning very well? I was in the middle of pandemic when I asked myself the same questions. And there is an 80% possibility that we have the same answer. I can't remember already. Days, weeks, and months would pass before I'd realize that I have been physically inactive. In my free times, instead of working out, I would scroll on social media instead. After my busy days, I would always find myself stuck in bed checking on my phone. It is a cycle that I build on my own, not knowing how to break it. To add more in my unhealthy way of living during this health crisis, in seldom times, it was easier for me to focus on negative things to the point that I'd put aside the other positive things I should have focused my mind on. The pandemic is only giving us two options: be stronger or be weaker. There was a plenty times wherein I chose to be weaker, to be unhealthy. And this speech is aiming for you to choose the other way around. I am encouraging every one of you to keep a healthy body and mind amidst pandemic. Having a healthy body is our main weapon in the middle of pandemic. In order to win this battle, we must keep ourselves as healthy as possible. We must admit, exercising nowadays is often either forgotten or refused upon. Some people literally don't have the time to do it. Some are just not a fan of working out. Some would prefer to sleep and relax after a long day of stress, while some people just don't have the motivation to get active. But here is the thing. If you really want to be healthy, don't rely on motivation. Get up and tell yourself that you want to be healthy. That desire alone is enough for you to engage yourself with physical activities. You don't say that, I don't have the time to do it. It should be, I will make time for it. You don't have to be a fan of exercising. You just have to be a fan of healthy lifestyle. If you want to exercise, you can execute it at home. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go outside and look for a gym to improve your physical fitness. You can do home workout and still have the healthy body you desire. Maybe you're wondering, what benefits can I get when I engage myself with physical activities? Well, research suggests that doing aerobic activity is associated with the reductions in depressive symptoms. Strength training is also reducing the symptoms of anxiety. It increases self-esteem and improves concentration. Also, it will benefit older adults and individuals with chronic medical conditions. Of course, when we talk about having a healthy body, it is not just about exercising. It also includes having enough sleep and rest. It includes staying hydrated and keeping a proper hygiene. It includes eating healthy foods and taking vitamins and supplements. And we don't want to forget following the safety protocols and guidelines. That is also a must if you want to maintain a healthy life amidst pandemic. Now, talking about healthy mind, good mental health is one of the tools in surviving life, especially during pandemic. It helps us enjoy life even with simple things. Enjoy living while dealing with problems at the same time. Having a great mind allows us to appreciate our existence even in our worst times. It helps us in coping with life difficulties and challenges. Having a good way of thinking offers a feeling of inner peace and strength. No matter how hard life could get, a healthy mind would never fail us on seeing it in a positive way. It is an effective tool to see bright things than the dark ones. And to add more, people with good mental health make bigger progress in life than anyone else. People with healthy mind decide in life like a professional. They know their goals and they create an ironclad roadway directing them toward success. When I was still adjusting in my online class way back 2020, I was always worried for an unknown reason. Every time we have activities, I would always find myself having negative thoughts like being unable to submit my assignments before the deadlines. I was always nervous attending online class, thinking that something unpleasant would happen and I would fail to handle it because I was still new to the situation. My anxiety was getting bigger that I even doubted myself when I was assigned to lead a group activity. My whole being was filled with negativity that it took me long to see positive things that I was just ignoring all along. It took me long to realize that I was actually doing well with my assignments and tasks. It took me long to congratulate myself for every school quarter that I have passed. And it is because of the way I think and how the health crisis affected me. We all know how the pandemic affected the mental health of many people. Because of the crisis, a lot of us have faced serious mental health problems. The Philippine WHO Special Initiative for Mental Health conducted in the early part of 2020 shows that at least 3.6 million Filipinos suffer from one kind of mental, neurological, and substance use disorder. The occurrence of the pandemic had caused a lot, enough for people to experience suffering, getting isolated and disconnected with our families and friends. Quarantine and lockdowns that led people in experiencing feelings of isolation, helplessness, anxiety, and depression. Some of you might have the experience already or currently experiencing a psychological suffering, but bear in mind that you are not alone in this battle. You have your friends and families to support you in life. Do not ever forget that amidst this pandemic, there is an end of the suffering and the beginning of a better change. It will be a lot stronger and you will appreciate yourself for being strong in those times when you think you are at your weakest. Let us take care of our mental health and also do the honor of encouraging the people around you to keep their minds healthy. Keeping a healthy body and mind should come in pair. Your body and mind are powerful allies. Having an unhealthy mind can affect your overall health. An example of this mind-body connection is how your body will respond to stress. Poor mental health can come with headaches, fatigue, and upset stomach. We can just look physically fit outside. We have to be satisfied of the sense of being healthy inside. We can't just appear healthy. We have to feel, to think, and to act healthy. Being healthy is everyone's goal. But in this case, not everyone can be called goal-oriented, as not everyone is aware how and what it is to be healthy. Amidst pandemic, keep a healthy body, for it will be your weapon. Maintain a healthy mind, for it will be your tool in surviving. And remember that your body and mind are powerful allies. I'll leave you with this. The World Health Organization stated, and I quote, "Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease and infirmity." This is Lian Paralag, and thank you very much.